Hi everyone. Relax. Feel your breath. Feel your body. Feel the sounds that land on your ears. The lights on your eyes. Feel your breath. Feel its movement, its direction. Feel how it's connected to all the things, the light, the sounds in our bodies. Can you feel how it's connected to something that still remains unnamed? Relax. It's an action ticket. Thank you for your time. I love you for it. This is a video about not wanting to make a video. I don't want to make the video this video, because I want to do other things. And the pull to make these videos feels like, and is to me, a pull away from myself. I appreciate so much all the love that is being sent my way constantly, but like especially with intention recently. I feel it. But I'm tired. That's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of trying to figure out how to say my truth in a way that you'll understand when our truths are so far apart. Making these videos is like reaching a hand into my gut and pulling something out. And I'm learning that that's not what I want. That feeling isn't the overcoming feeling that I mostly label it. There's two kinds of not wanting in my experience. There's the things that we do or not do because we don't want to, because it takes us away from our truth. And we feel that. And then we have another feeling that makes us feel like we have to. And we create our thoughts to support that feeling. And then there's the other kind of wanting that feels like not wanting. And that's the not wanting to do, but love demands it. And love is only demanding about one thing. Love wants our truth. Some interesting feedback around the Facebook video that I posted, and in the other video I kind of go into it more, so I'm not going to go into it too much. But what I will say that sometimes the things we think we're doing to make other people's lives easier do the opposite. All the concern, all the worry, all the reaching out to talk, all the suggestions in how I can be helped. Burdens me. It burdens me because I'm being worried about for ways that I don't need to be worried about. I'm good. I'm great. I'm fucking awesome. And I've never been more awesome. Because I haven't been this me yet, right? Like I'm growing constantly. And I've said as much, but I'm not believed. And that burdens me. All the suggestions on what I should do, you know, whether it's where to seek help or information, or to be strong. I'm fucking strong. I'm the fucking strongest. Like, I don't need to be told to be strong. I tell myself, I'm fucking strong. And I keep going. Being reached out to talk to, or it's like, hey, I'm here if you need someone to talk to. It's like super kind. And I want to venture, like, is the offering of the most priceless thing, which is time. You know, it's like, hey, I will give you, here, I'm offering my time for you. And that's so lovely. Why would you think that I don't have the people to talk to that I need to talk to? I haven't said that. I haven't said, oh, I wish I could talk to someone. Or if anybody's out there that would listen to things that I haven't said yet, because I don't know how to say them, or I don't know, I'm making shit up because this is not how I think and it's not how I feel. But this, let's grab tea. I'm here to talk to. I have that. And I have the best person to talk to about what I'm going through. And that's myself. I talk to myself. Not so much out loud. People call it thinking. But that's what I give myself. When you talk to someone that's a really good listener, the conversation mostly goes in the way of like, this is what I heard you just said. And then you continue. And then the listener, that's okay. This is what I heard you just said. Is that what I heard? This is what you just said makes me think or understand. Is that is that what you were trying to express? Right? So we talk to someone. It's not to hear what they think about you. It's to be a sounding board. And we can be our own sounding boards. In fact, we are the perfect sounding boards for ourselves. And sometimes it's helpful to talk to others, and I have that. Obviously, like, you know me. Or maybe you don't. But you're awesome. And if you're watching this video, you know I think you're awesome. And if you're watching this video, maybe you know me a little bit. And so you can imagine that I have really amazing people that I keep close to me in my life. And occasionally I talk to them. And you know what? Whatever, man. I gotta test everything I learn. So the people that I've kind of reached out to be like, okay, all right, let's talk. I discover it's just really, they think I just need to hear what they think I should do. And the crime of that is it always comes without any asking about what I think, right? Or the details of my situation, the circumstances that surround the thing that they think they know better than me and how to handle. So this is where I start. But I don't stay there, I don't stop there, because it's not about you. With me, it's about me. And so I hear all of this love being communicated in ways that make my life harder, unintentionally. So I can hear that lovely people are putting themselves in my shoes. And maybe if they're in my shoes, that's what they would want, or what they think that they would want. And that tells me that a lot of people are really starving for someone to talk to. And they don't have anyone. So if you're watching this video, a suggestion would be to consider talking to yourself. And when you get answers to the questions that you ask yourself that are not helpful, keep going. Like, keep going under. Because you love yourself more than you know. And the sprouts that are your suffering are seeded in that love. I don't want to make any more videos because they take my time. And I've gotten like a lot of comments and a lot of lovely messages of care, concern, right? But like, responding to all those things takes my time. And I think that I've expressed that I'm kind of about sharing it. Well, that's where I've been. So I apologize that I haven't gotten back to many of you. And I hope that this video satisfies most. And to some that I haven't got to yet, but I can feel the time that they put into, or that you put into, your communication with me. I feel that. And you know who you are. And it means the world to me. Right? Because it's easy to say the first thing that pops into your head. It's easy to type it out. Right? Like, if your response took anywhere from 12 to 120 seconds to think and then type out, I'm probably not going to reply to you. Not because I don't love you, but because maybe this video will satisfy you. I hope. And if not, I hope that you'll find your satisfaction elsewhere. Because I'm learning love is about giving. And all we got is our time. And after, or through all that I've been through, that I've put myself through, all the me that I've been through is maybe the best way to put it. Giving myself my time is the highest expression of love. Well, that's absolute sounding highest expression, but it's up there. I don't want to make this video because I'm done talking. I'm through talking about how I've created myself in the form of teaching, in the form of, I don't know, too many words. I'm done teaching yoga. Because I'm not a yoga teacher. I'm a creator. That's who I am to myself. And I feel my truth, and how anything else other than what, like me moving actively towards my creation, feels like a lie. After everything that all the me that I've gone through, I've learned that really I'm all I need when it comes to love. I've learned that maybe my whole life up until, my whole life up until this point, because what I'm expressing right now is inclusive, has been an attempt to be good enough. To do what I think I should do. To do what I think others think I should do. And love is the reason for everything. And I love myself enough. I haven't always. I haven't known how. Love is a skill. Loving is a skill, maybe. And well, that's that. I love teaching. I love assisting the teaching of students to become yoga teachers. So I'll continue to do that in some capacity that feels in line with my being. I really enjoy teaching other yoga teachers the things that I've learned and studied. So I think that is something that I'll kind of make happen or manifest. But up until now, a part of me has been a kind of jealous of what feels like everyone else. Maybe you can relate to that in one way or another, but this is how I feel it. Up until this point, I've always felt a little jealous of those souls that's like life path and journey in like a career job kind of way is supported by the structures of the system. You know, the school system, the employment system, the governmental like systems, all the structures. Like, you know, I'm gonna be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. Yeah, there's like really certain steps to do that. And I've never had that. And I've learned that now, like, I love myself enough that I never needed that. And I'm awesome. Because I've, you know, despite the challenges, despite the lack consciousness, I still insisted living my truth as much as I can. I love myself enough to help myself in every corner, in every way. I never let myself down. Because even if like it looks like I could or am or anything like that, like I understand. And forgiveness or compassion, when it's like intrinsic, it doesn't feel like letting yourself down. It feels like trying your hardest way to go. You fucking rock. Keep going. I understand. But what I've never been good at is asking directly for the help that I need from others. Or the help that I want is some combination of the two is the most accurate. Partly because I believed I wasn't good enough. Or I believed I was good enough, but those that I would ask don't believe that I'm good enough. So I'd have to prove why I'm good enough. Which just means I don't think I'm good enough. And I've been afraid of not getting it. The hell. And maybe proving that limiting falsehood that I'm not enough. So I ask for like adjacent needs. And my last couple of videos, you can I know that there's some of that there, or maybe all of it, I don't know. But I'm worth it. So in response to all the attempts to give me what I need, I'm going to try my hardest to speak as plainly and directly as I can about it. I need help making a living. In my experience, it's hard to make a living in a system when it's your inspiration to create a better system that would replace it. Or like be the next step. I need help making a living. One of the most fundamental factors to wealth, to just being a wealthy individual, is inheritance. Basically, the wealthiest people inherit their wealth in one way or another. And in the way that I've inherited my wealth, it's the most true, right? I've inherited Toronto. I've inherited this time in our history. I've inherited the internet. I've inherited all the opportunities to express my truth. And there's been so many. I've inherited you. I need a home. Me and Murphy need a home. So, so if you've got a place, or you know someone that does, that Murphy and I can make our home, just us, that's something I need. I don't need a place to stay. Like, I have a place to stay. But a place to stay isn't a home. And I need a home. I need any old computers, laptops, like desktop towers, not monitors, but I can use that stuff. So if you've got that stuff laying around, let me know, because I can use that. It helps me. I need that. I need help making a living for like the next year. Probably less. But what I need is time. I need like root chakra stability. I need to know that I'm gonna be okay for longer than fucking 5 minutes or a day or a week, so that I can commit myself the most to my truth, to my creation. And what I'm creating is like anything I've ever created, and it's for us all. Because people are wonderful and worth it, even though they don't think so. And what I'm creating isn't gonna make me rich with money. Or at least just that's not the point. It will make me rich in life. And it will create more opportunities for all of us to connect and share and live more truly. I need to live my truth. And teaching yoga isn't my truth anymore. I'm not a yoga teacher. I'm a creator. I need a good doctor, like a good psychiatrist, someone that I can be honest with, and can handle my honesty, right? Someone that will believe me about my experiences and not be afraid of what I'm holding back because I'm saying things that might be risque. For instance, like, I rely a lot on myself. So if it's like there's a time where like my prescription was having like half the effect of what I needed. So like 4 or 5 hours apart, like I took twice the dose and I felt better. Now I've stopped doing that. I've learned that the fastest progress can be slow, and there's value, right? And like just listening to people and following along. But I'm looking for someone that won't respond to that with a kind of fear or distrust because I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Like, I could have not. Someone that has experience with stimulant medication and who's not afraid of the word stimulant. Yeah. So if you know someone like that, or you are someone like that, I need that. I need time. Because my whole life, it feels like I've just been trying to move so fast to catch up to something that I'm not. And I just need time to slow down. Because I'm slowing down anyways. I need help making a living for a little bit, for a little while. And I reckon, like, if I don't get the help that I need, I'll probably be okay. Based on what I know about myself and based on what I know about some people that help me, by giving me what I need, asking me questions. And if I don't, because that's possible too, then I'll be making my death. And that's okay. Because I will have lived my truth. And I'm worth that. I'm worth that. You're worth that. We're worth that. But you kind of have to uncover it, that truth. It's hidden underneath layers and layers of hurt. I think that's it. Like, I know a lot, but I know what I need. I'm good. And I keep going. As my needs change, I'll keep changing getting what I need. I need you to believe the words that are coming out of my mouth are self-informed, honest, and true. Because what I'm learning through this experience, especially like, I mean, the videos, is for all the connections that I make, I don't like the way people see me. And because it's like about me, like people are wonderful, they see the best in me. It's it's because I've been, the me that is expressing is like, you're good enough, you're wonderful, you're worth loving, but I'm not. But I've learned that I am. I'm awesome. I'm lovely. And I'm done standing in the doorway, holding the door open, beckoning for you to come through. I'm through the door now. And that door is your own. And it's there for you. It's beckoning you. To open it and walk through. And only then will, because it's part of the knowing, we know that there's just one door. It's all of our door. Like a gateway to a more honest realization. So if you're not sure how to help me make a living, here's like a way of thinking about it. First, a word about saving or savings. Savings, talk about appropriation. Savings, our bank accounts, our savings is such an appropriation of something that intrinsically is love. Like when you save a life, you're not saving a life to put into savings. Right? When you save something, when you save someone, there's no savings. Saving, I'm saving you, it's an action. Right? Savings, plural, what the fuck is that? Right? So, if you're not sure how to help, look into your savings. Look into like the nothing there, right? Because money's not real. That value isn't real until you spend it. And consider that you're not going to spend it. You're going to die having not spent what you spent like your life earning. So you're just like, that is like representative of your life that you're not spending. And it won't be passed on because the world is moving into a better place where you don't have to save your future with your past. You don't have to save just to live. Right? Like before the appropriation, like let's go back a couple thousand years, and you're accruing materials or resources or currency for a project. Someone asks you, it's like, oh, what's all that for? You'd say, oh, I'm building a school. Not, I'm saving up to build a school. Like, just be the thing that you're doing, is what I've learned in my experience. So look into that savings. Pick a number between 1 and 10, and let that be a percent. And then do something with it. If you want to help me make a living, and not just for myself, because there is no life that is separate from others, and my dream is to make a living for us all, to live, make it easier, or more true. That's what, and like, if you know me, when have I acted otherwise? Like, that's pretty consistent with my actions, my character, how I express myself. Anyways. Yeah, pick a percent and do something with it. It doesn't have to be giving it to me, but make it a number that just hurts to give. Right? You look into your bank account, you got $10,000, you want to give, you're like 1%, it's like $100. You're like, I'm gonna give $100. You give $100, you're not losing sleep over that $100. Then you didn't do anything. Right? What I need is people to grow with me. I need you with me. That's what I want. And I don't want to talk about it. I'm done talking about it. I want to be my thing. And I feel like I'm getting worse at talking about it anyways. Because I don't care. I care about love. And then, if I may add, anything you give me, don't make it about me. Because it's true. Like, it's not about what you get. It's not about the feeling that you get. Like, oh, I'm helping this person, or this person's really needing. I'm a helpful person. I help people in need. It's like, be who you are. Let it be an act of congruence, of self-expression, right? Like, I don't know about this life, but this is how I live it. And let that action represent your direction. Giving love to others. Oh, a couple things. One, any money given to me, if I haven't made it clear, isn't actually all going to me. And in a way, none of it's really going to me. It's like, but let's be more specific. What I'm saying is, like, others need to make a living too, and that's also what I'm creating. Because there are other people that are creators, and their creation is a little bit more known and direct, and it's like love giving, and it's hard to make a living healing people. It's hard to make a living giving to people without taking. you know? So there's that. And then 2, like, I'm not on drugs. I'm on my prescribed medication, which, another thing, you just take this moment to be clear, is super helpful. All right? Trust me. I know more than you about me. I love you. But fuck. But like, even like pot, I'm most fucking about pot. Like, and anything that you can imagine. I'm not on anything. I'm not doing anything because it's not useful. Oh, caffeine, nicotine, booyah. Definitely on those things. But I'm doing everything I can to help myself, including this. These videos are unlisted, so it is helpful if you know someone like me, or if you know someone crazy, if you know someone like us, if you know someone I know that hasn't come across me in this way yet, can you help me get this to them? These videos are unlisted, not because this is a secret, or there's shame or guilt here. Like, this is fucking hard, but it's honest. And I'm giving my love to myself. So I don't want any aspect of this to be viral. There's no viral growth. I want every person that comes across this to be intentional. I love community. I love on purpose. So if you could do that, that would be helpful. And lastly, I need to be done this. I need to be done talking. I need to be doing. So that's what I'm going to do. This will be the last video. It will be the last video I'm definitely sharing on Facebook. If people join me, if enough people join me, then I will continue to make pertinent updates, connections, right? Like, and if like you want to talk to me, like, take an action first, make it hard, and I will see that difficulty, and I will meet you with that difficulty. And if you want to talk to me, let it be about what I'm doing, because I don't really have time to talk much about else. And about how like we can help each other. Because if you're just watching, and like there's so many people just watching, I am not Big Brother, you are. So I'm done. And if I don't like see support soon in the way that I'm asking, I love you, but I'm out. Or like rather, I love you and I'm out. Like, I'm out anyways. And that's really hard for me to say because I love you all so fucking much. But like, I have to go do things you don't understand. And all the thoughts of worry and that I'm not okay, and that I'm sad or like I am the fucking happiest, most emotionally stable person I know, because I've been through it all. And over the last little while, like I've been depressed. I'm not depressed. I've been sad because life is sad. And I want to know that, so that I can know what I can do to make life less sad and happier. And everything that I've learned has taught me that that's connecting us and making it easier to live our truths, and making it less easy or like unconscious to be drawn away from it. So if I don't see support soon, I'm going to take this down and close it off, and that'll be that. Like, thank you for those people that have supported me already with like their actions. I've already told you how much you kick ass, and you know you kick ass. I don't have to tell you, but it's good to. It's like when you come to really love yourself, you understand the value really of loving all the other selves. Anyways, I'm done. I don't want to make this video anyways. But my love demands it. My love demands that I express for myself that I'm good. I'm great. I am the most driven, and I can't be stopped. I believe, because where I'm driving, enough people want to go, but I'm done being on display. I'm done talking. I'm done being talked about. I love you. And if you're my family, and I mean like soul family, I'll see you. We'll be around, and we'll stay connected. I think that's it. All I need is love, and all the love I need, I'm giving myself now. And I need to surrender to that love. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing what I love. We're bound to be afraid. Fear is useful. Even if it's just for a few days. Making up for all this mess. I love you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for all your support. And thank you for loving yourself more. And believing more and more every day that you're enough. And that it's not your fault that you think that you're not enough. Right? Like we live in a world where every dollar created is owed back at an amount more than it was created. Right? Like for every dollar owed, $1.01 at least is owed back. There's not enough when that's the way. And the way is changing because we love, right? Like the way is not some autonomous thing. We are nature, we are life, we are alive, we are living. And just know that my acts of living are acts of loving you. Especially if you don't think that I'm talking to you. Because you're worth it. You're like worth it, and you're worthy of it. Just the way you are. That said, be better. Because you're worth it. Namaste.